fraudulent. Fake identities. Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another wonderful broadcast week in the SFTP universe. Today I got with my buddy, my pal, Aeon. You said it right.
Oh.
Aeon,
Yeah,
right?
you actually said it right for once. Miracles happen, man.
Yeah, what's going on? You look like my favorite. You look like you have two cups strapped to your head and they're sucking your brains out. Where did you get those headsets?
My mom's boyfriend got them for me for Christmas.
Who got them for you?
Yeah.
Who got them for you?
My mom's boyfriend.
Your mom's boyfriend? Well,
Yeah.
that's nice of her.
Because my old headphones broke.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it to him, so he got them for you.
Did he pick out the ones like in the store and said, "Oh, she'll look funny in these"?
Nah, I think he just gone on Amazon and found like the best headphones for like 20 or 30.
20
like
bucks,
30
that's
or
what I
40
get.
bucks. I have absolutely no clue. He also bought me this mic, so that was great too.
Well, that's actually very cool. That's because you're a big broadcaster now with Dead on Dave Productions.
I know, it's so fancy now, man.
I want to. Here's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about because they raided. Well, I don't know. I'm hearing that the Germans were actually. It may not have actually been a DDoSing attack yesterday on us. It was more than likely my ISP doing maintenance. Which would be
that's
nice.
what. Yeah, I think Leech Live was the one who said that, and might have been just the German internet being a cunt again.
What else can I do? I can't broadcast any later. It's like, I don't know. It's a big pain in the ass.
I mean, you could be like Dave, like broadcast at like 5 in the fucking morning, but
no.
you're gonna wake up your neighbors.
No, he's cutting his life short by doing that. Well, his neighbors are pretty cool about the whole thing, to be honest with you, because his landlord's his neighbor. That's a whole different thing. So anyway, I wanted to do I wanted to do a live stream on Tana. I think it says Mongeau.
I can't pronounce her last name at all.
Frenchy Ben.
I think it's Mongeau.
Mongeau.
I'm not even gonna try. Let's just call her
Let's call her Mongoose let's call her Mongoose like Clown does.
Yeah, let's call him. Yeah, didn't Clown call her Mongoose the entire Catch 33 podcast?
Yeah, I know. It's just Mongoose. I think we need Frenchy Ben.
Yeah, we do.
Mongeau.
We need somebody who can actually pronounce that name.
Bunty King did it, but he speaks French, so it's not fair. I don't even know how to pronounce, because like the English way of she says it doesn't even sound like, I don't know. I've been around too many Benoits and was and stuff like that with R's that just sound like W's to do it even the English correct way. But I don't know. Everybody's kind of done this and they've beaten it to death, and it's a big part of the Catch 33 podcast. We will be taking your calls. I'm definitely interested in what you guys have to say about the Catch 33 podcast.
Oh, Frenchie Benson waiting to call.
Is he? I bet he's calling the wrong. Well, put him on. I'll put him on.
Well, no, he's in the Discord. You're gonna have to. I can't drag him up. I don't have access to on air. Remember?
Discord. Frenchy Ben, what is her name? Oh, he walked away.
No.
How do you say her name? How do you say her name, Frenchy Ben? Frenchy Ben.
You want to know how to say her name?
Yes. We're dead serious.
It's Mongeau.
Mongeau. Tana Mongeau.
Mongeau.
It's like Mon and Joe.
Mongeau. I can do that. You've always been impressed with when I speak, when I pronounce. My pronunciation in French isn't too bad. You even said. Remember when we listened?
Sometimes it's good.
Yeah.
At least you try.
Yeah, well, whenever we listen to old French songs like "Me quitte bois" and all that stuff, I was showing interest.
Ne me quitte pas.
Me quitte bois, me quitte bois, me quitte bois.
From Jacques Brel.
Jean Brel. Yeah, see, I'm cultured, Ion. Unlike you.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm cultured.
You say I'm cultured too.
You're not cultured. You got a cat in your back. Dead.
I do have a cat in
you
the
got
background,
a cat.
and I have pineapples on my lamp.
Glad to see Dave is finally back on the show. I'm also happy he finally got his sex change.
Somebody
what a false argument.
So
what a terrible
sex change.
You don't have you're not sophisticated. Your cat is licking its ass behind you.
No, it's not. I don't know where she is.
Yeah, she is. Look at her nuts or whatever. She's going to town. I didn't know any better. I think your cat was a lesbian. Maybe she misses her. Maybe she misses her friend Joe, who's recently passed.
Mongeau.
Mongeau. Frenchy Ben, thank you so much for the help. I appreciate it.
That's a pleasure.
Yes, you're a good man. Frenchy Ben, everybody.
Frenchy Ben.
Well, we're gonna take calls on Catch 33 and everything else, and I guess I just got to spill this out. And I'm really more today's show is gonna be more about you guys. I know it's like, oh, you're just being lazy. No, I got a bunch of other news I'm gonna talk about too. All right, but this shit's been beaten to death. I got clipped yesterday. We finally put out Catch 33, which is obviously this is a big story over the weekend. Shout out to Clown for some amazing editing work. So you can hear the big podcast, and I'm really interested to hear you. But I think it really basically comes down to this: she should have kept her stupid ass French American mouth shut. And I have wondered, even in in Catch 33 podcast.
No, Catch 33, man.
Yes.
Get your show right.
And the Catch 33 podcast. It's tough. Come on. I was always very suspicious that she either said the N-word with iDubbbz, which would be fucking wonderful.
That would be
Say N-word. And she looks at the camera and goes, hard ER. That would be great.
Oh, that would be great.
It'd be wonderful.
That would be.
Or because she's so straight up the ass of these social justice warriors and these Black Lives Matters type, she wasn't seen, and this is not unreasonable. We've seen this with Donald Trump and other politicians and even celebrities that have been shamed into giving lame-ass apologies, that she didn't scold him. That's one of the two situations. So she either said it, which I'm dreaming about, or she didn't.
I think everyone is
scold.
dreaming about that, man.
What's that? That she said it?
Yeah, that she said it. And that's iDubbbz is gonna do something with that clip.
Well, he could do it even if she didn't say anything. But she might have been concerned. She might have been trying to beat the controversy by going live and doing the N-word rant, hard ER.
Yeah.
Because she didn't scold him. Because some of these social justice warriors, they're ridiculous. You know, I mean, you take the situation where who plays Thor? What's his name?
Chris Hemsworth?
Hemsworth, right? Do you know that I think it was
like
last Halloween?
There's like two of them.
You know, like last Halloween, he dressed up like an American Indian and had to had to tear up and cry and like, I'm so sorry. You're fucking Thor, dude. Knock it the fuck off. You're ruining the whole Avengers by crying like a bitch. Jesus. The only time you can cry like a bitch is when you lose subs. That's when you can do it.
Jesus. I mean, like, I did on my end, though, I did understand why some people got really upset with that, with him dressing like a Native American, because my dad was Native American.
Oh, no, you're not. You're blonde. Who are you kidding? You're lying. Does that really bother you?
I don't look it at all.
No, I could see that. Yeah. You look Native American like I look German.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know I'm part German? I bet you didn't.
No.
No. Yeah. The part's in the other room. Yeah.
Part somewhere else.
Yeah, part somewhere else.
Space. Part is like buried in.
All right. Here's the thing. In the chat, our moderators. I have a rule about spamming the N-word in the chat. All right. Obviously, you're probably gonna have to let moderators. You're probably gonna have to let this slide. This particular episode. All right. So.
Yeah.
But if you spam shit, no matter what it is, they're gonna fucking clip you. So knock it off. All right. Go easy on them, Pure. Thanks for the work, though. Yeah, but it's just like she should have just kept her mouth shut, and that'd have been fine. Or she should have scolded him. Then she would have came up like a big hero. But how do you scold somebody when they've dropped $200 to see you?
Yeah,
and dress in all your stupid gear.
I didn't know that he like fucking paid money to go do that until like Cloud said that on the Catch 33 podcast.
I bet you didn't know this.
What the fuck?
I bet you didn't know this. Only 10 people showed up. Which is like $2,000, you know.
Yeah, but still, 10 people.
10 people.
Pay $200 to go talk to a random YouTuber.
If I were to do something like that,
taken?
even if I had 100,000 or 200,000 subs, and I did that and asked for $200 just to, you know, hang around my slappy ass, I'm more likely to say, meet me in a bar and I'll buy you a drink, you know.
Yeah.
that would be my
I don't
move.
understand anyone who would pay $200 to go see a fucking YouTuber, even if it was like a really, really big YouTuber.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I really don't. I don't understand that at all.
I mean, I really like Comedy Shorts Gamer, but I don't know if I'd pay to see him.
Yeah,
exactly. It's back goddamn time.
There's a lot of YouTubers I like, but I would not pay money to meet them.
Would you pay money to meet Leafy?
No, actually, no. No.
I would like Leafy to meet you, but that would be kind of cool.
I don't want Leafy to meet me because I have a shitty Discord Leafy meme going around.
Oh, really?
It's really weird.
I know you love Leafy. He's a man. He's a man. Tommy would ask for $300. Yeah, right. What's up, best chat in the world? say mean things about me. But so I don't know. It's just that there's not much more that can be said about it. We beat it to death.
The only angle I have with the Tana thing is like, because I hated her excuse of like, I didn't know what it meant, because there's video of her saying that word in a very angry manner. And what she could have said instead was, I did that when I was young. I didn't fully understand like what the word really meant.
That's what
like
she
I knew
did,
it was bad,
though.
but I didn't know
bullshit.
how bad it was.
It's bullshit.
And now that I understand it, I don't like it when other people are doing that. So when he said that to me, it reminded me of my ignorance back then. And how people are ignorant now, or something stupid
or
like
nothing.
that.
No, I
she
think that
had
makes.
to respond.
Honestly, Ian, I have to disagree with you because she honestly did that. She honestly did. I don't.
Really.
I'm sorry. An American kid above the age of 7 knows exactly what that word means, knows exactly the context, and knows exactly what kind of controversy it's stake. So,
well, no, like in the video, she said like she thought it meant homie, and it's
I
very
don't
obviously
believe. I just
does not
simply
mean
don't believe
homie,
that.
And whatever.
I simply don't believe that. I grew up in the United States. I was 13, 14 years old. And I'm sorry. I mean, Dave grew up in Las Vegas. And he said, you knew not to say that. I knew to say that. I knew not to say that word.
And I
since
lived in
kindergarten.
Vegas too. My dad would say that word a lot, and I knew not to say it.
But your dad was a crazy Indian.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's true. But I knew not to say it because like I know you just don't say it, and I've never said it or used it
once ever.
No, because
not unironically.
You know how like when your mom like gives you that look, it like that
really?
Like she doesn't say anything, but she gives you the mom look of like, if you fucking do that, I'm gonna kill you. She would make that face every time you said that anywhere near any other people. Or
I know what you're
if
talking about.
So I never say that word.
I remember when I was a kid, like it was one of these situations I don't mind. Oh, thanks for the donation. I think she looked like the aftermath of Bukkake. What in the stream where she cried? I don't.
God, thank you for that.
I should give you $1 for that. You have to Bukkake. She sort of did. Now, I think what he's referring to is she did a stream on what? Where she started crying like a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what's coming. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, she kind of did. Now I can see it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Bukkake aftermath.
That's so funny.
Holy shit! Now they're all. Oh, now somebody said we should come up with a name for an audience, just like all the other lame ass YouTubers. The C's. I'm okay with cunts because most of you guys in that chat are filthy cunts.
Hell, most of the people you have on your show, like hosts or guest wise, are mostly cunts.
Yeah, host, guest.
Yeah.
Friends.
You're a cunt. I'm a cunt. Jeff's a cunt.
You're kind of you're the least cunty person I know. And you're pretty big.
You should
cunt.
ask Dave that.
Well, you're a pretty
sure
big cunt.
Dave
Don't get me wrong.
Otherwise.
But you're the least cunty girl I know.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Shot from the Bukkake. They're going nuts in there.
I don't blame them. That's fucking funny.
Best chat in the world. Best chat in the YouTube. Got you right now. I don't care if I'm losing subs. Best chat going. Right. At least her apology video had bubes that are better than Keemstars. I don't get BEWBS? What does that mean?
That's boobs.
Oh, boobs, like boobies.
Yeah.
At least her apology had better boobs.
Well,
she does.
I guess.
Well, that's the thing, you know.
I don't know. I didn't look at her tits. I mostly was just watching that, going like, "Why did you make this video? Why is it this goddamn long?" I tried to watch it. I spaced out. Zaptai did like a great like summary of it all, and I just went to Zaptai's channel and watched that. I couldn't get through it.
Well,
I couldn't because she's just crying and rambling like a dumbass. It's just like, get to the fucking point. I hate people
do you agree with me that she was at least, whether I'm right or not? I'm a clean cunt, Tommy. You cunt, Don. Thanks, Don. Thanks.
What were we saying for the donation?
Thanks for the donation, Don. Can we both agree that she was trying to head off something? She was trying to head off controversy by making that video, because making that video makes no sense.
She definitely is, but the issue she had was that she did it terribly. She over-exaggerated what happened, and she tried to frame her backstory with the word in a way that wasn't actually what her backstory was.
Yeah.
And there were so many other ways she could have responded that would have been better, that wouldn't have had that big of a backlash.
No.
But she didn't, because her video was stupid.
Tana is a definition of manipulation YouTube doll. That's a really good way to put it. Her voice gets any more raspy. I think her voice is hot. She'd be pushing Pez out of the hole in her neck. Best chat in the world.
I love this. I love the fan.
It sucks because I get this, like, people send me, it's like, you know what? Your chat's funnier than you are. Yeah, you're right.
No, I'd have to agree with that, man.
Yeah, and as a unit, they all should start a podcast. Good luck with that, fucko. You know?
Oh my God. The podcast would be called Ship from the Pint.
Ship from the Pint. I asked to be on Bamboozled, and I was rejected. You know that?
Oh.
Even though I'm friends with, Piplad doesn't run that thing. Would you think? Because he's like the biggest YouTube celebrity. So you know what I think?
Does Piplad even have a fucking YouTube?
He does, but it's unwatchable. It's completely unwatchable. But it's just him going on about Nigel Farage and just and I'm like a right wing guy and I'm into that and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to. This guy has fucking lightsabers in his room. I don't care what he thinks about politics. So has to say about politics. Shit, he has a lightsaber. Yeah. I have a guitar and a hockey fucking.
I have pineapples. And Zelda.
Yeah, we're letting the N-word slide today. That's not going to be that way tomorrow.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't think there's any way you could control.
Not today.
Any of that right
Tommy,
now,
did you hear Leafy is starting a podcast? Will you guessed it? No.
I am so
Probably
excited.
Not. I'm not big enough to be on that podcast. I'm familiar. Yes, I did hear. I know all about that podcast.
Yeah.
All about it. I've talked to him about it and everything, and wish him the best of luck.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah?
I like hearing his voice. So.
I don't want to say because I don't want to say what I know because I'll get in trouble. But
yeah,
I think
behave yourself, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble. But yeah, it sounds like a cool idea. Good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff. Know all about it, and wish him the best of luck. And to be perfectly honest with you, since me and Leafy have become, it's funny. Dead on troll. Your chat should be called. Oh.
What? I can't see it. What does it say?
Just read it. I can't say it. I'm
okay,
losing subs. I can't say hard ER. I can't say hard ER. Can't do that. It's not right. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't be done.
The fucking stream and look at it.
Yeah. A lot of people. I don't know.
Okay, I see it now.
Hard ER. Oh God. I told them to. It's so awful. Like, I don't want you guys spamming that shit. It's terrible. Tommy, opinion about the 1,000 new podcasts that started up. #bandwagon. I'm proud of it. I had something to do with it. So be it. Let's see it happen. Let's see it happen. So I know I was a small part of that. So hey, look, when there's money in something, people are going to show up. So I don't know. I think it's always a Tana. Dull and Dark. Some news you guys can talk about when I start taking calls. Dull and Dark got hit with a hate speech when he showed a video of Tana saying the N-word, which is quite funny.
His video got taken down for hate speech.
And now it's back up.
And he had to re-upload a friendly version.
Yes, but it did get unlocked because it was obviously in the realm of fair use and not hate speech, clearly. So that's it. JonTron went on Sargon of Akkad's live stream. Sargon of Akkad is a controversial liberal that is kind of anti-social justice. JonTron, huge YouTuber, went on and talked about some of his opinions, which pretty much align with, even though Sargon's a liberal, he does align with the part of the right. And I guess JonTron has some of those opinions, and I found this myself when I've spoken up against people liked me when I was the laughing guy. When I have an opinion on radical Islam, then I was a bad person. JonTron, I'm not sure exactly what he said. From what I understand, it wasn't close to hateful. But he has political opinions that are anti-social justice. Like, I got to be honest with you, most of the commentary community, I don't know one commentator that's pro-social justice. Their religion, the color of their skin, their gender. They all seem to be like anti-social justice. So he went out there and he got hit with that. Hey, Tommy, happy you've become so popular. You deserve it, mate. Congrats. Oh, thank you, sir. And thank you for the very kind donations today. You guys rock, man. Question for you before we start taking calls. Turns out Rice Gum has a ghostwriter. What do you think of that?
Ooh.
What do you think of that? I wanted to ask, this is what I really wanted to ask Real Talk yesterday. I'll probably end up asking him that next time, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to ask him at some point. I'm not honestly too familiar with Rice Gum's content because I fucking hate it. But I mean, like, it wouldn't really surprise me if some YouTubers didn't have ghostwriters and writers. In all honesty,
It's just for the hip hop stuff. Just for the hip hop.
Oh, I mean,
so you became friends
if
with
he can't
Leafy
write
after all you
music.
said about him. When I didn't say we were friends, we're acquaintances. There any way you would ever be friend with Grade? I talked to Grade. I don't know if we're friends, but we're acquaintances. I would say we met up and talked to Grade, my Bron. And I do find it strange that after all I said about him that he's friendly. He told me he didn't give a fuck. He told me he didn't care. No.
I mean, it wouldn't really surprise me, honestly, that Rice Gum has a ghostwriter for his hip hop.
No, he's admitted. He's come
listen to
clean.
it,
He's
though.
come clean. He's come clean.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Oh, well, then.
Is it okay? I mean, he's writing his diss raps. This guy. He's called the diss rapper.
I mean, the only issue with ghostwriters is that if the ghostwriter is okay with being one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's some who the person who's writing it for him might not want credit, which is probably why the guy is a ghostwriter.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that he's okay with that because of the fact that if he wasn't, pretty sure he would not be writing shit for Rice Gum.
Well, he paid him. Rice Gum was paying $200 a pop for the raps.
Yeah.
Rice Gum did participate in writing some of it. Rice Gum went on after he got exposed, said he made me a better rapper. Personally, being a musician, I don't see the problem. There was a time before, I think late 60s, because you had folk music, sort of like guys like Dylan fused with rock and roll. Prior to that, most people wrote rock and roll songs. I don't think Frank Sinatra wrote a song in his whole life. So like having a writer, that used to be actually a part of the band. There was the singer, the songwriter, the bass player, the guitar player, the drummer, whatever instrument setup you had up. So I don't really have a problem with it personally. The problem is, I think, is when it comes to hip hop, and if you're spitting fire, it's got to be your fire. Don't read this out loud, Tommy. You'll forget what you're talking about. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that.
I'll remind him, or
Yeah.
I'll forget too. And if that happens, then
Maybe we should go to the donations at the end and read the best ones from now on, or just I
up
don't
to
know.
you.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like sometimes it's okay to interrupt to read the donations, but there's sometimes when you're having a conversation and you really can't interrupt, and you just give like an awkward thumbs up, but what they wrote was really funny.
I know it sucks, right? Usually when I have
It's
guests
just like
on.
you gotta find a pattern for reading out the donations.
When I have
think.
guests on too. Speaking of,
especially when you have guests.
yeah.
But I don't know too much about hip hop because I don't listen to a ton of it.
Yeah. Look at you.
I'm more
Of course you
like
don't.
alternative and rock and heavy metal and
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
But
You're too blonde.
but-
You're too white.
yeah, I'm too white, man.
You're too white. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
You're not all white.
I look, I look white, so that's how I.
Oh, come on,
identify
man. It's
myself,
okay to.
genetically
I do too.
speaking.
Hey, I'm doing okay. I'm kind of a pale Irish guy. Yeah, I'll never. Yeah, I never have anything witty to say, so that's a good idea. Tim McGraw, baby. Thank you. Best chat in the world, baby. Best chat in the world.
I don't much of a hip
So
hop,
I have an
don't
announcement.
think
I have an
about
announcement to
hip-hop
make, by the way.
side. You had what? Oh.
Yeah. Big guest Wednesday. Talk to him. Do you have a guess who it might be?
Oh, I know this theme. I know exactly. Who
You know who it is?
Song, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I hate everything.
Wednesday on Shot from the Point. It's Eddie. I hate everything. I almost said anything reviews. You believe that?
No.
I remember how shocked I was during the whole baited thing, the baited days. I'll probably look back at those days like, the baited days. Oh, good. I don't have to cut this off. It's Creative Commons. I can leave it running in the background.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Yeah.
that's why I Hate Everything uses it. But
Yeah,
I
that's
recognize
probably-
that immediately. He's I fucking love I Hate Everything.
Oh, you're excited, huh?
Oh, I'm so excited. I've been a fan of him for like maybe 2 years.
No kidding. That's kind of a bug out for me. I'm super proud of that.
I'm
Yeah,
excited. I can't wait to see it on Wednesday.
I want to cover last time this year. He's done a little drama with that when he got pulled. He actually, I think, got a channel clip for a minute. I was mentioned in one of Grade's videos. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about his. I thought he made one of the best videos on YouTube drama when PewDiePie and Markiplier made that rant, and then Matthew Santoro When he did all that stuff, I wanted to ask. He thought he made one of the best videos on YouTube drama.
It honestly was, because at the time I was subscribed to Markiplier, and when I saw that, I was like, wow, that was terrible dark. I actually subscribed for Mark I think 2 months after that, like a month after that came out, because I suddenly was like, I don't like Mark's content anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, I don't know.
Terrible.
I don't want to.
It's terrible, and then I hate everything shit on him, and I was just like, this is
yeah, but I was like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I want to, because that's when I started getting into the whole baited stuff and really getting involved. That was like my turning moment. I loved your interview with Zaptai, Bunty, Leon, Lush. Can't wait for IHE. I'm super proud of it. Yeah. I think that I just forgot what I was talking about because I read that fucking thing. Maybe I should cut the sound effect and then see how that works and only read.
That could work.
That might be the because then I might miss some of them. But yeah, I'm gonna try without it. It sucks though because it's the best sound effect ever.
Well, of course it is. You fucking laughing, you fucking egotistical munker.
I'm a YouTuber. What do you want from me?
Insult?
I'm a YouTuber. I'm a little bit of an egotist. There's no doubt about it. Baby.
I think honestly, if you're like a YouTuber, like in any capacity, you have to be egotistical in some aspects to be successful.
Well, I got to be egotistical enough. Like, okay, people want to come see you speak or talk or play an instrument. Like, yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker. It's got to be at least that way. Yeah, sure.
Shit, I now forgot what you were trying to say.
Yeah, me too. Okay, the Markiplier, PewDiePie, and then Matthew Santoro, KSI got involved that situation. I always said a bit. I think Markiplier was sincere. The problem is he can't get the fucking point and doesn't know how to talk.
Yeah.
Don't start a podcast. The other thing, or at least don't take donations during those podcasts.
Yeah, definitely for Mark. I mean, like you could tell, like with all Mark's stuff, he's very sincere, but he just rambles, and I feel like he needs to like write down what he wants to say.
Yeah.
And then say it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it may not come off like as genuine as he usually does, but at least it wouldn't ramble so badly.
Yes. And I think that PewDiePie was being fucking ridiculous. I also get there's a different PewDiePie back then. He was almost like he felt like he was pandering to the YouTube crowd, which I don't think he does anymore, or at least as much. No, donates $1 just to send hate. Tim McGraw gave me. Yeah, it happens. I've had it before. It won't be the first time or the last time. And KSI properly called him out. Like, who the fuck are you kidding? It's a great time to be a YouTuber. That's before his movie came out. Yeah. Afterwards, not so much. Oops, I want to get his brother on. That was stupid. Just kidding. Shit. Well, didn't he get caught with? I don't know. I think I just buried myself. I'm not
too familiar with KSI, honestly. I mean, like I've seen some of his stuff, but I'm not. I've never subscribed to him really.
He was really cool.
But the videos I have watched with him of his is like have been pretty funny.
You could always increase the price to get on the screen. No, I don't want to do that. Like $5 per donation. I don't know. I think that's mean. Nah, I'm not big enough for that. And then if you're big enough, you're greedy. You know what I mean? That's a good point.
Yeah, I think leaving it at the minimum of $1.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, I should be great. You know what? Because by putting it $5 means I'm not grateful.
Yeah.
And it's just not the truth. Yeah. So he did all that shit, and I thought KSI called him out properly, and then Matthew Santoro jumped on the bandwagon, ruining his career because Grade called him out after putting him over with the Nicole Arbor situation, which is bizarre.
I remember that.
Yeah, so it was really, 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 really weird. All right, let's I don't know. I think maybe we should take a phone call or two.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably do that because it's been half an hour at this point.
We got 30 minutes to take phone calls. Why not? And distractions. I may actually cut the sound off. I don't know. We'll see. 563, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, longtime fan, first time caller.
What's up, man?
Not much. Just 20 minutes into the podcast. It's great. Love it.
Oh, you're the Catch 33. You like it? You got any opinions? We want to shoot?
I just have to stick up for. I disagree with one thing you said.
Sure, go ahead.
You said all your fans aren't brain dead. I just have to stick up for the brain dead Shot from the Point fans. I am brain dead, and
I should donate to you.
Big fan.
Best chat in the world, baby. Thanks for the call. Best chat in the world. No doubt about it. Fletch, you punk. You're on the air.
Yes, I am. I'm on the air. Thank you.
What do you want? Because I can get rid of you.
You didn't read my donation. I spent a little.
I love Fletch, but fuck off.
I love Fletch too.
I do. I probably love him more than I should. All right, let's take another phone call.
You have to love that kid.
I do. I love him terribly.
He drives you crazy.
I love him like a son. 708, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, what's up? What's on your mind?
Hey. Yeah, I was wondering, so I seen Cotive. He did this thing where he had this huge thing with Zoe Berger, and then I proceeded to cover it up again.
I wrote it down.
Saying he's on the pursuit to $1 million.
I wrote it down, and I forgot to bring it up because I think we're gonna be getting rid of the laugh track. I don't think I can do it anymore because I need to put on a show. And I'll hit him when I can hit him. Donations, I'll hit him when I'll probably start opening with that. Look, bro, I'll just make it slow. I didn't think it was enough to do a whole video on this, but it's basically like this: Cotive, douchebag, phony, super sensitive, uptight.
He was a bitch about the whole thing.
Yeah, and he was a bitch about it again.
Too, and I've seen it. And I was like, "Why are you being such a bitch?"
Everybody that threw me that hate, he's just an insecure bitch. I did an hour podcast supporting him, telling how smart he was, telling everybody how important this was to YouTube and YouTubers to make sure that he could stay in his house. All he heard was me make a mistake and call him I don't even know if I used the word dropout. I said he left school. I gotta go check that. You said
he left school.
Yeah, I think you said
you said it in a positive way. It's not like, oh, he's a fucking dropout. No, you said it like he left because he succeeded.
Yeah, that's the way I meant it. So, and he had every right to correct me. And again, stop throwing shade on me, bro. Well, guess what? Zoe Berger last night, he said he uses shade in the context. What if I she doesn't ask me anything, which is never a good idea. That's why I don't do it. And she's like, what if I told you that you cast some shade on my friend, bro? And then he did that, and then she got back to it. He deletes all the tweets like the bitch that he is, and then she ends up deleting some tweets. But I give her a pass. You know why? She's a girl. And yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's right, Cotive.
You're getting bitched by Zoe Berger. It's probably time to not become a lawyer. There's a reason he's been doing it. There's a point where you're just like, fuck, I gotta throw in the towel. Something else has to happen here because lawyer, I can't even argue with a hooker online.
I just got yelled at because of my wife. You can't. I just get yelled at because of my wife because we got to get this thing soundproofed. Yeah, and quick. Oh God, no, you're right. Well, that's kind of my whole point too. Is like this guy is bragging about his legal education, and he can't even take when he told me that he was not cool with what I said, and I was just like, sorry, I'll correct it. I wasn't a bitch to him at all. And then and then this happens. He's throwing shade at me, bro. First of all, I think all right. People talk about white people not being able to say the N-word. I am really going to put it. I want to make something right now. I don't think white people should be allowed to say throwing shade on me, bro. Because first of all, it can't stop coming out of his mouth. I'm just sick of this. I'm absolutely sick of it, Cotive. So really,
he's going to come out with a tweet and say, "I'm part Asian, Tommy. I'm part Asian, Tommy."
Is he really?
That's going to be his next tweet. Yeah. I guarantee you. I'm not white. That's
really?
Going to be his next tweet.
I don't know. I don't get this with the throwing shade on me, bro. I'm totally glad you brought this up. I'm absolutely glad you brought it up because he really proved my point about him, and certainly he proved. I mean, he got into it with Colossal's Crazy, acted like he was nobody.
And then Colossal's Crazy put him in his place.
Yeah, put him in his place. He deletes all the tweets. He's an insensitive boy. There's another thing that he does I'm starting to notice, and I was thinking about making a video about it. Right. Do you notice when he does ads, he does I've done this before on my channel, so I'm not going to criticize what he does. And he says he does like a minute video saying like he has something upcoming. And he's usually holding like a CD or a game, and he holds it like he's one of those 50-year-old guys at a vinyl shop, right? You know what I'm talking about? And he's like, he holds the thing. Let's see if I can get it right here. He's like, hey guys, I just want to let you know that we have Kingdom Hearts coming on, and we're gonna be playing some Kingdom Hearts. So I want you to check out my next video. Yeah, man. So I'll see you around, and then cue the dubstep. He just does this really weird thing. He's you know what it is? You know what it's about Kaz? He's a weird guy. And he's an insecure guy. And you know what, Kaz? Here's the thing. And it ain't going to be me. You're going to fuck up like Tana Mongeau one day. And you're going to be really fucking embarrassed. And my sub-loss is going to make you... because here's the thing about your fucking...
I mean, how much self-confidence do you really have when you get broken up with every other e-girl he dates? I mean...
Oh, really? I didn't... Oh, see...
Alexia, Ray, all them. Like, it's funny as fuck. Like,
so
he'll go through them and then instantly just never talk about it again.
Oh,
never talk about it again. I bet you he gets bitched and just shuts up. Completely shuts up. The last one he said, "Oh, she was using me." What
really?
Oh my god!
See, I don't know enough about the guy.
Like, I was like, this guy is definitely some sort of bitch.
This guy would have never crossed my radar. He would have never, ever, ever crossed my radar, unless he would have never crossed my radar unless he whatchamacallit, he interacted me like with the way he did.
Yeah.
There was I was completely supportive. I don't want to see YouTubers get kicked. I'm having the same problem right now. But you know what? He also did another video when he's not holding the damn cartridge like it's a fucking rare piece of vinyl. You know what I'm talking about? Am I wrong about that? Check his last couple
No,
videos.
he does it in his thumbnails, like, and on his Twitch streams too. Like, he just fucking he holds it like he's fucking. I know exactly what you're doing, and it's exactly what he does.
Yo, man, check it out. We have a Kingdom Hearts new version is coming out and play, and we got. Yeah, man. We got it. We got stuff coming out, and I want you guys to. I'll see you there, man. See you where? And then the dubstep music.
Oh my god, dude! I hate his fucking dubstep. He plays it loud as fuck in his streams. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I was in the middle of watching his video actually, and I seen you were streaming, and I was like, oh shit! Like, I can't do it anymore. Like, I had to unsubscribe. Like. It's just, he's so fucking fake, it's sad. Like, he gets bitched on Twitter by everybody.
And you know what? He's going to get exposed for this eventually. And here's the thing about 13-year-old COD fans. They become 15, 16, 17-year-old COD fans, and they're going to leave.
Exactly. I was 12. I'm like 16 now, and I watched his content.
And now you know he's a douche.
This is fucking terrible.
Now you know he's a douche. And you wouldn't spit.
Exactly.
You know what the problem with Cotive is? You being a 13-year-old, he wouldn't spit on a 13-year-old kid that was his fan. At least the way he comes off.
Hey, did you see when Keemstar almost beat his ass at that tournament?
He got in a fist fight with him?
He pushed him, I guess. He's like, he said the same thing. Stop throwing shade, bro. And he pushed Keemstar, right? And Keemstar was like, I didn't even hit him back. And he said that Keemstar went to fucking do all this, but I guess you could look up the video. It's like a 20-second video.
It was an argument over a
UMG event, a Call of Duty event.
Really?
And Keemstar looks like he's about to beat his fucking ass.
Keemstar probably would have beat his ass because that kid looks breakable. I'll be honest with you. I mean...
Oh, yeah, he looks like a scrawny little bitch, and I don't know... How is he a fucking gangster? Like, everybody says his team's he's supposed to be the gangster of esports. Since when?
Yeah, I don't know.
I always thought he was a prissy little bitch.
I was told that he gets thrown out of events all the time, too. So he's a bad sport, too, Ion, show me your cat, please. Thanks for the call, bro. Thanks for the call.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, you weren't too familiar with that thing. Let's see that horrible animal. Let me see it. There he is. There he is.
I am familiar with the Cotive versus Keemstar video, though.
What happened there?
I don't remember the exact context because it's been a while, but they were having some sort of argument, and Cotive went up and did this and pushed Keemstar, and then or I think he pushed Keemstar. I remember Cotive did this at Keemstar, and I was just like, what are you fucking doing?
Well, here's the thing about Keem. He's no tough guy. Jeff Huffman, 23. Did you find out?
Yeah.
Find it weird that in YouTube famous people think that everything you say is profound. The drunk homeless guy that hangs out in my apartment has a lot to say too. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
good call, by the way. That guy, that last caller was amazing. Keems. I thought they got an argument because they spilled a drink. Somebody spilled a drink on somebody's girl.
Yeah, I don't remember the context. I just remember Cotive did this and then pushed Keem, and then the video cut out at a couple seconds later.
MLG Dallas.
I guarantee you, Keemstar would have kicked Cotive.
Oh God, ass. Yeah. He looks breakable. Oh wow, he's short. Oh, they're both the same height. They're both miniature.
Yeah. I don't even
I'm
know
watching it right now. Nah,
honestly.
it wouldn't say it was a fight. He shoved him. They both looked like they got tossed. Cotive, by the way, like Cotive, I'm twice your side. Keem comes up to my fucking dick. I wouldn't be doing that, man. You might run into the wrong guy someday. He did that shit to me. It'd be different. I don't care if I get kicked out of a MLG event permanently. I'm not a part of FaZe. I'm part of C.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So he's a tough guy. I'm shocked Keem didn't hit him. But you know what? Here's the thing about Keem. He ain't going to hit you unless he knows he gets away with it. And he wasn't getting away with it in that situation.
Yeah, I'll take your word on that. I don't know Keem personally, obviously.
Well, look,
but
if he smells weakness or loss of money, he ain't going to do shit. He's not. Yeah. He might be crazy. He is not bone stupid. Let's say
that I believe.
Yeah, he ain't bone stupid. Jesus, you got to be batshit crazy. Let's go to the Rummy. That nice. That was quite a good donation you sent, buddy.
What's up, man? I haven't called in a while.
Yeah, man. What do you got for me?
I don't have too much. I just wanted to say I'm really happy that the stream is chilled out, and I'm glad to call back and start watching you again because I've been really busy.
All right, man. Welcome back.
I'm really proud of your work on Catch 33.
Thank you very much. I'm really proud of it too. Hopefully, we can turn some subs, get some sub growth in here, and get the people back. You know. What's up?
I had a question.
Sure.
How do you feel about what is it? How do you feel about Keemstar just being completely confronted by somebody at random at an event just so violently? Has it really escalated to that point where people are just willing to do that?
Well, I think Keemstar has every right to defend himself if anybody puts their hands on him.
I'm not saying anything like that. That's just, it seems so out of nowhere that people are that aggressive.
Yeah, I think what you're seeing is, and I really I don't know sometimes. I really wonder sometimes. People are fucking crazy, man. And like there's people out there right now. I never did shit to them. I left the Baited podcast. That was important to them, and they wouldn't care if I fucking died. You know, they wouldn't. Jesus. They'd like to be the guy that pulled the shit. And there's plenty of people that are that nutty out there. And I think when you're a YouTuber, you don't feel like actually. When you think of famous, you think of like Brad Pitt, and you think of super Tom Cruise or super big stars who you expect when you get that famous. That you have people like that. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that obsess over Brad Pitt and would love to kill him just by virtue of being famous. But I think YouTubers have that, admittedly a smaller level, and they have people that would want to fight them or want to hurt them or whatever, just because they don't like their content, or maybe they switched content, or maybe they left a podcast, or maybe they got a fight with another YouTuber that they liked. And I think it's just future. You know, there's bound to be, you know, one crazy guy, you know, on the bus, and I don't even know if it's appropriate. I don't think it's appropriate to go to a fan meetup and start screaming at Keemstar.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't even think it's appropriate then. Like, I mean, I think it's appropriate to make a video, call him out, whatever. But, I mean, you start screaming at him. And in fairness to Keem in that video, like, he did say, okay, man, I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish it. And when that guy smelled what he thought was weakness, he started calling Keem a piece of shit. And then when Keem's boys came around, he smelled weakness, and then he had to go look like the tough guy. But, you know, I tell you something. Any fan of mine, I wouldn't corner Keemstar. He'll hit you back. And I wouldn't do that. No way. No, if he said something to me, I'd say something back. But, I mean, it's not worth getting hurt over.
I had a follow-up question to this.
Sure, go ahead.
How do you feel that if Catch 33 gets big enough, also shout out to Vega for the great work visually.
Yeah, thanks, man. He's the best. We're so lucky.
How do you feel that if your podcast gets big enough, how would you feel about physically confronting fans as a team together, like at events?
Me? No problem at all. I'm not really. I probably should be, but I'm not scared of shit. No, not at all. Oh, wait a minute. Physically? Like in get person? In a fight? I only defend myself.
No, not like that. Just like meeting in person at huge events.
Would love to do it. Absolutely.
That's good to hear.
I love to get on stage. I love to get everybody real hype. Would love to do it. I think I'd be good at it. You know, if I were to ever get that big, yeah, sure. I'm all for it. I think Shy Little Clown would have a problem with it, but I don't think me and Dave would have much of a problem at all. You know, I like the attention. There's no doubt about it, brother. You know,
you guys are homeboys. You have no problem with crowds.
No, yeah, I don't. I'm a fucking attention whore. There's some truth in that. You know.
Yeah. Some true.
I mean, and maybe I should be because I'm trying to get your attention. Thanks for the call, Rummy. Hate to do this, guys, but in the chat, I got 500 people in there, 185 likes. I would appreciate it if we got more likes. I don't usually ask for that. I don't ask for donations. I ask for likes. But if you want to do that too, feel free. Love the new Catch 33. You guys are doing awesome. Can't wait to see the YouTube version, which is coming out in the next 48 hours. Let's try. I'll take as many. I think it's time for fast calls, right, Ion?
Yeah.
Fast calls. 210, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Tommy. So my question has less to do with Tana Jumanji or whatever, and it has more to do with iDubbbz. So do you think that the community sides with iDubbbz because they truly believe that it's okay to say the N-word, or do you think it's just because it's iDubbbz and because they're scared to be made an example of?
Little bit of everything, what you said, but I think the more overriding issue is the same reason Donald Trump is the president of the United States. People are sick of being nannied and say, you can't say this and you can't say that, and that's a bad word, and that hurts people's feelings. I think that's really the rebellion. Is it okay to say the N-word? Well, it's certainly not okay to call somebody the N-word, but at the end of the day, it's profanity. But I mean, if you want to go take your life in your hands and call a black man that and hope that he's, not willing to kill you over it and feel free. But I don't believe, and I think a lot of other people don't believe by virtue of saying a word, just a word, will create some sort of racist environment where people are being either discriminated against or attacked. I don't believe that. So I think this is what you're seeing is rebellion against. I could knock it up all like this. Tell me if you don't disagree with me, Ion. It's everything boils down to stuff like this with Harambe. And I mean, no, I'm not even trying to make a meme out of it. Why was Harambe a funny meme? It was a funny meme because people freaked the fuck out over a gorilla being shot. There is so much other shit going on in the fucking world. Than Harambe. So that became this God, it's almost been a year, I think, right? Since the whole Harambe thing started.
But Harambe's still alive in dying meme.
Yeah, it's a dying meme, but it's been going on forever. So I think what's happening is it's not so much that it's not like, go iDubbbz, you can say whatever you want to say, or go iDubbbz, I don't like black people either. It's go iDubbbz, fuck these nannies. We're sick of them. We're tired of them. And that's the way I see it. Do you see it another way?
Yeah, no, I mean, I see that in a very similar way too, because of the fact that some people, at this point, the PC culture, the social justice warrior culture is just getting so severe that it's just becoming laughable, just depressing. Yeah. Because it's just, everyone's just so goddamn fucking sensitive.
I think that's what it comes down to.
You sneeze the wrong way and somebody makes I was personally attacked.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a rebellion against people that are overly sensitive and use their sensitivity as a sort of being weaponized. Do you get that?
Yeah.
210?
Yeah, I understand that.
I was talking to caller, not you there.
Sorry.
Chief Blondbull.
No, I get it.
You get it? Would you agree? You disagree?
It's a good point.
Yeah, I think it's that. Look, I'm not saying I've even made a video about it. I don't think it's cool to even spam the N-word or stuff like that. But there is a context for absolutely every. There's no magic words on earth that create evil. I mean, did you ever go look at the mirror? When you look in the mirror, you say Bloody Mary 3 times, and that's supposed to cast a. If you say, spin around 3 times, say Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Look in the mirror, and then you're supposed to see, the Virgin Mary in the meter, and all this evil stuff is supposed to happen, or use a Ouija board, and you can bring a spirit through. There's almost like that sort of madness attached around certain words in the English language, and I think this is a rebellion against it. To be honest with you. That being said, don't be a racist scumbag. Don't treat people that are different, that are different ethnicities as you, as less than human. That's garbage. But at the same time, I think we all need to lighten up. And that's what I think this comes down to. The people need to lighten the fuck up. And people are ready. They're ready to lighten the fuck up. All right? Thanks for the call, buddy.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Take care. I think I handled that pretty well.
I think you did, and honestly, yeah. I mean, why do you think we now have a fucking orange president? Is because I think most of the culture, most people are like on and offline are really tired of people being there's a very noticeable shift to where a lot like cultures became very sensitive towards stuff and trying to be too PC, like trying to be too friendly and shit.
Yeah, look, and I'm not saying like you go up to a black man and you drop the N-bomb on him, he whips your ass.
Yeah,
you're not getting any sympathy from me, bro. You know, okay, he shouldn't have beat you up, and it's against the law, but I don't care. I don't have any fucking. I don't. If you just, I was like, hey, let's go play touch football on the Jersey Turnpike, and you all get run over by cars. I don't care. It's like the same feeling, you know. I'll even go one step further. This is really awful. Kind of what I'm trying to offend now.
Hey, Static.
What O.J. Simpson did was awful, but Nicole asked for it. How about that? If you go around fucking rubbing your shit in people's faces, especially if they're psychopaths like O.J. Simpson, who should be in jail for murder, even though he's in jail, but he's not in jail for murder. That kind of shit happens. If you fuck with Jeffrey Dahmer, he might eat you. It's not impossible. So that's the way I feel about stuff like that. So this is like, I'm not giving you kids a permission slip. You know, like,
yeah, don't eat people, kids.
No, don't eat people. Or like they said in the Army, do what your rank can handle. Static, you're on the air with us and Ion and Tommy C and Shot from the Point dead.
Hey, Tommy, as far as Leafy's podcast goes, it looks like he's going to be doing it with Grade and Pyro. Don't you think that's like, isn't that going to turn out as a bit of a circle jerk, or?
What does it matter? I don't think they're doing drama. And you know what? I don't think it's Pyro.
I don't think it's Pyro either, honestly.
Really? I don't think it's Pyro.
He said that it would be two of his good friends that are British.
Could
be. But Leafy has other friends besides those two who are who are British.
I know who it is.
I have a very good idea of who. I have a good idea of who it is.
Don't say.
But I don't know for sure.
Don't say it.
But
I'll tell you afterwards.
I'll tell you afterwards. Good feeling.
I'll tell you. Did I? I didn't tell you. I thought I might have told you before.
I don't think Leafy hasn't even said it yet. But like when he said that, I was like, I think I know exactly who the fuck he's getting.
I don't think they're doing drama either. I don't think.
I kind of hope not because there's only so many drama podcasts.
So Static.
We already have two.
Yeah,
so do we really need a third one?
Well, depends on who makes the most money, I suppose. Static, you were the guy. Did you ever get your H1Z1 situation straight? Static.
Yeah.
You become a meme on my channel. You become a little bit of a meme, Static.
Yeah, I have H1Z1 working. So
you ready? So next time you go, like it was so funny. Like Static, we had to wait forever to get him in the stream, and he's like, "Yeah, one more."
Yeah, I know. I watched that. It was great.
We had to get rid of him, and then then we had to well, don't give me any static. Wait a minute, we don't have any static. You know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Static. Next time I'm playing, I'll be keeping my eyes out for you, and maybe I'll give you a heads up. Okay. I'll get you out there, bro.
Thanks.
All right, brother. Take care. Good call.
Okay.
Static. Give me that static. You're an Indian with blonde hair.
Yeah. It's not really. I dye it.
Really? You dye your hair blonde? Why? Why don't you look like a...
I like it. I don't look good with the dark hair.
Why wouldn't you look good with dark hair? I dig Pocahontas.
Because I'm pale as fuck. I don't go outside.
You'd be Pocahontas. You'd be my Pocahontas.
Yeah, no, I like the blonde. I think I look good with blonde hair.
I thought you were a natural blonde, but I'm not really good at it.
Technically I am, but like it went from like this very dirty blonde to like it's starting to turn really brown.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. I like the very light blonde because that was my hair color when I was a kid.
I want to look like a little girl. That's what it is. Because my daughter is blonde and she's slowly turning brownish. You know, like her.
I may just let it go back to like the natural color because you could kind of see it's popping back up in the roots. I might just leave it and see what happens.
Yeah.
But I don't like brown hair. I don't think I look good with it.
Oh man, fuck. That fucking guy spamming me on Twitter, calling me a deadbeat all the time. I'll get rid of him. Hey, do me a favor. Since I'm such a scumbag, go ban Tommy Wynn. Such a deadbeat. I wish fucking we'd invade Vietnam again, Tommy. I think that would be great. Fucking, how's that grab you? Do me a favor. Go to Tommy's channel and hard ban him so he can't comment since I'm such a scumbag. And by the way, Keem didn't pay me my last beta check. He paid Clown. So guess what? Everything's mine. absolutely everything's mine. So nobody gave me $500. Nobody gave me the signing bonus, and nobody gave me the shit. I all paid for it myself because it was a lot more than my next check would have been. So goodbye, Tommy. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. And maybe one more call. Maybe one more call. I don't know. I think we're gonna be going at 9 o'clock or 3 p.m. straight through. 717, you're in the air.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Yo.
Last call. Do you have anything good?
I'm kind of asking for a little help here.
What do you need?
So one of my old friends, I became friends with him. We were both YouTube. We both had around the same amount of subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And very recently, his channel just like exploded. Like he gained like 20 subs in like a couple weeks.
Cool.
And, like we're really small.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know how that is, buddy. I know, like I got 20 subs and it's a bug out. Believe me, I've been there. Yeah. So.
And once that happened, he disregarded. Like he stopped talking to me. I'm like, okay, maybe he's just like going on vacation. And I started live streaming, and then he's coming into my live stream chat and just starts like basically fucking with everybody. And now he's attacking me, and every single like video I upload gets like 10 dislikes or something.
How close are you? How close are you with this guy? How close are you with this guy? I mean, like, we're just YouTube friends?
Well, we were like friends. We met on a Twitch stream, and then like we started like talking on Xbox.
But you're not like you're not at school. You're not tight with him or anything like out like in a real sense. I think you found out who he was. I've seen this before. I've had it happen to me before. Close people that help me on my live streams, my hockey stuff. When things happen to me, they just fuck me over. Try to make me a bad guy. Try to curb my growth. You know, and I think it can go the other way too. If somebody gets a big jump, you know, I'm beneath you. Dave, I was ahead of Dave for years, and then he passed me like by 2000. And then you know the beta thing happened to me, and I think it's important to have people get even like, you know, we're talking 20 fucking subs here, you know, like nothing. But even on the micro level, and believe me, I know this, people could, it's the fame is intoxicating, you know? And I think you know who this guy is, and it's probably time to, look, the only way you're going to move up in YouTube is making friends and networking. And how you do that without being a total fraud, a pandering fraud, don't ask me. I don't know. But I think you know who he is, and I think he's a lousy person if he did that. If you're telling me the truth, which I do believe you. And it's sad because it's happened to me, and this is a really good phone call because, I've lost so many friends, and I've made so many friends, and I've lost so many friends. And you're talking about 20 subs, and I've said this, it happens on the micro level, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Thanks for the call, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
20 subs. Buddies, Don. Aeon had dark hair, buy her a strap on, and make a plane ticket.
Oh my god.
I just think that's so weird, man. It's like 20 subs. Like you're a big streamer now.
I think that's a little bit too early to suddenly turn on somebody you're like networking with.
No, he said.
I mean, you should do.
He's like cutting. He thinks he's a big YouTuber now.
But
he's cutting videos on him. He's cutting videos on him. He's attacking him now. You know. So it wasn't really a friendship to begin with. And this happens at the highest level and it happens at the lowest level. It's insane.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of just the industry. That's just the industry you're in general. That's just a thing that happens.
It's filthy. It's dirty. It's filled with lousy people. I'm fucking I'm very blessed, Ion. I'm very blessed. Thank you for being on the show.
You're welcome. Remember, guys, I hate everything on Wednesday.
That's right. I hate everything on Wednesday. You going to be on tomorrow with Jeff?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.
I just don't like when someone's
real talk. I got you, my nigga. I'ma show these niggas how we do it. Listen, I said we dropped so many bombs, you think we came from Iraq. See the kid get the biz when it's time to attack. Don't Roger that, cause what if Roger make it back? And he told me that I never sell cause my music real and black. Well damn, lucky I'm an independent artist. Man, I'm the hardest, disposing who I think is garbage. Flow out of pocket, oh you shining bright, put them out of sockets. Oh who